Eagles. My name's Absidy, and today is Thursday, March 1st. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now the pledge to the Texas flag.
Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to each Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Texas Eagles. Today we're here with your lunch menu. Today we're having cookie chicken or pepperoni pizza.
Hey there, welcome to Life Noggin. In your native language, what do you call this fruit? If you speak English, you probably call it a pineapple, but if you live almost anywhere else in Europe, it's probably called an anana. So why the difference? Well, when the European explorers returned from their trips to the Americas, they brought the ananas with them. Their name was adapted from the Tupi word nanas, which means excellent fruit. But of course the English speakers had to be different, so they used the word pine because it was spiky, and apple because, well, it's a fruit. And ta-da, we have pineapple. Seriously, if only they called it thorny oval of sweetness. Let's petition to get it called that instead. Come on, let's do it. And you know what's nice about this fruit? It's pretty cheap. In fact, you might even say it cost a dime a dozen. This phrase started being used in the 1800s when foods like eggs and fruits were literally sold by the dozen for one shiny US dime. If only that were the same today. Now, if you're from the United Kingdom, you may be familiar with the similar phrase, cheap as chips. Chips, or French fries if you're an American, are incredibly common, cheap, and sold at nearly every fast food restaurant, and I wish I could swim in a pool of them. That would be really greasy, I just realized, but also delicious. So anything that costs next to nothing was related back to these popular potatoes. And now for a little change of pace. Let's imagine that you're interested in someone and need to do something to break the ice. Thankfully, no ice actually needs to be broken, unless that's what you guys are doing on the date, but the awkward silence definitely should be. Most people think that breaking the ice originates from the 18th century steam-powered ships called icebreakers that sailed in the polar regions of the Earth and, you know, broke through some ice. But actually, this phrase dates back as far as 1579, and Shakespeare even used it in his play, The Taming of the Shrew. Oh hey look! It's a butterfly. Let's talk about this pretty little bug for a second. One theory of this bug's name is that it comes from the Old English word buttervleoge, which literally means butter plus fly. A similar Dutch term is, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering this, boterscheid, which means butter poop. So the theory is that butterflies got their name because their waste, along with the waste of caterpillars, is a similar color to yellow butter. How about another petition, guys? Let's call all butterflies butter poops from now on. So next time you're on a date eating some cheap pineapples and you need to break the ice, you can teach that person about butterflies. Anyway, what's your favorite origin?
That's it for the day, Texas Eagles. So, bye!